PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy P Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it. Talking Bullpen Battle League. We're talking John the Don, man. Happy birthday off rip to my guy John the Don. Let me just get that out the way right quick. Obviously, he had a card yesterday, and obviously as a battle rap fan, when you're tuning into these pay-per-views, you want to see all five of the 6 matches. You know, we paid our money and everything like that. Some things are out of league owners' hands. When I heard JC and Clone wasn't battling, that kind of like, because I had that as battle of the night. Then you had Charlie Clips not battling Chef Trez. You're like, Then you got Ease and Super Black not going down. It's like, So I could imagine what's going through John's mind as he has to clip all these battles. Like, you got to clip all these battles. That's not happening, son. Big battles. Clone and JC matters. Clone is having a phenomenal year. Clone needed that battle. Not saying for champion of the year, for pecking order, a champion of the year, and just for what he's doing for the year of 2023. So I hope they're able to reschedule that battle, man. Chef Trez too. Chef Trez, one of getting Charlie Clips, that is big. You know what I mean? So, you know. And then you gotta look, John's going through that and still gotta focus on 40 bars. Right? But let's get into this, man. John the Don versus 40 bars. Yeah, let's get into this, man. Round 1 off rip. John sets it off. Laid the foundation, the beat line, the Eve and Adam talk. He went into domestic violence talk. You know, we've heard the grumbling situation from back in the day. So that stigma, of course, when you're battling a woman like 40 bars, she's going to come at you on some Eve type ish. I don't even know you and I want to kill you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love is blind type ish bars, right? John made sure he speak about the domestic violence, like I said. Let's not overlook the fact a lot of women lie. Didn't Eve come from Adam's rib? So why we got to take the woman's side? And if I told y'all what really happened, that y'all would see from the victimized. That was dope by John the Don. Just addressing that off rip, I think that was dope on John's part. And the thing about when John started talking about that, you can see the smile on 40 Bar's face, kind of indicating like, okay, he got that off early. Being in fact he's going first, he's able to speak about that because I know he knows, John knows, I mean, he's a tactician, man. He knows 40 is going to attack that. I go first, not saying I get to deflate what she's saying, but I get to harp on it first. Right? For this battle, I finally had a right to beat a bitch. You better hope it don't hit this time. The square root 40 simplified line I liked. I'm more responsible for you than your daddy, because only one of us been raising bars. The hustle and prep line, the man behind the pen, slave to a degree. I got the masters. Listen, John's first round was solid in my opinion. It's a solid round, right? 40 bars now. We're making history, I'm sure, because Bullpen ain't never had 2 bitches. And you got, shout out to the boss. She's standing behind 40 bars, doing her ad-libs. She got her gritty on. These 2 queens getting booked like the Sheridan. And if you die, I'll be ready to collect my bag as inheritance. After he kicks the bucket, y'all gonna see this pale in comparison. But I'm a different, sick kind of, this is a new variant. That, listen, man. Y'all get on 40, your performance might not be there. But what saved this girl and made her one of the illest females ever to grace a battle rap stage is her pen. It's her bars. 40 bars. Her name fits her. Right? The Jimmy Butler Heat bands line, that was hard. See that thing make the Don leak. affecting how the Don speak. Bullets in and out his face from John Cheek to John Creek. Like, got at John's mom. That was hilarious. Shout out to Mama Don. Make sure your family leaves. Broken up over smoke like grabber. Broken leave. The grandma surf Sunday line. When she got into surf, reading John, that was solid. You got nothing special in store. Just some of this and some of that, like Walmart. I got 40 bars getting round one, son. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I like John, you my guy. I picked John to beat 40 going into this battle. I got 40 getting that round one, bro. Not gonna hold you, man. Round two, John got it to when Frozenberg battle Shayna Ashley. And we started calling Froze Freaky Froze. John went into that bag. What if I say I want to, F you. I get to licking at that one spot, because if I'm sliding with it in the end, you're going to become shot. I thought John came out the first round swinging. Wonder if he knew that he was down 1-0 going into the second round when he knew he had to turn up. That's why I just felt listening to John in the second round. Cracking jokes, John roasting session bars. So what you did a line. Almost everyone I know is fed. All they gonna know is hip hop is real. Follow my logic. They asked me if I know bars. I said not to my knowledge. Hip hop, no bar. I like that, John. I like that. Then he talked about Luck smashing 40 bars. You know what's funny about 40 though? When her opponent is rapping, her facial expressions, when she's not feeling a particular line, is hilarious. It's hilarious. They say 40 gonna get personal. She got amazing tea. I said I'm paying all her bills this month. What's she gonna say to me? I like how you did that, man. The rocket scientist space bar was crazy, setup. But since we into the keyboard warring, I kept tabs on every shift. It could be more boring. I don't care if there was a gig for you to speak more. Like all that, I like for John, man. John with a solid second round. 40 bar second round. John Hancock back that signature move. That was dope by 40. How's she supposed to see your side when her eye black? Like, the John Cena wrestling line was tough. Fight or flight, taking off on a... That's why it's a sightseeing. You trip on... But with men, you stay patient. I mean, when they resort to violence, you just trying to get away like vacations. That is crazy. Trying to get away like vacations. I like that about 40, son. I'm not going to hold you, man. The card scheme was solid. 40 was getting busy in the second round. The whole Ace Me situation, spoke about that. Out of all the men that you could chase for drama, you took the wrong one to fight, my G. So for you to back down like a lawn chair, don't sit right with me. Back like a lawn chair, don't sit right with me. Because back like, yo, dogs. Towards the middle of the end, 40, she was wilding. She was getting busy, son. She was getting busy. Everybody in the game won a top 40, like a hit song. I gotta be honest, man. I know we do I don't got it. Want to go into the third, man. I got 40 bars. 2-0 going into the third round against John the Don. Round 3, John. If there's 100 things wrong with female battle rap, I could name 40. That was hilarious. John went into the angle bag about female battle rap and why Remy doesn't want to invest in the ladies and all that. Solid. I like how John also flipped 40 Bar's interview she had with Hip Hop Is Real when she was saying John lacks this, he doesn't do what this person does. I like how John flipped all that. He flipped it. The Yoshi water bottle line. You scared of getting wet? You probably die off this ish. That's because your style is like a paper towel. Dry off the rip. Yo, son, that's one of my favorite lines through this whole battle. And the way John had the paper towel dry off the rip, and it hits harder because, and 40 had to respect that line. She had to respect that. She knows she got punched in the face by that bar. She did. She got punched in the grill. Talked about both he and 40 battling Sue Surf. The parent line was cool. You know, I gotta be honest, I thought John's third round was his best round, right? 40 bars third round, talked about, you know, what her, you know, peeps are trying to get, you know, record deal and the gender reveal line. I liked all that. The Johnson & Johnson line. She brought up the T-Top baby mama thing when John battled T-Top. The Bricks and Molly line, the Skid Row line. I like the fact 40 also brought up her days in grind time. Because I feel like a lot of times, especially with a person like 40 bars, we forget, fam, she been here for a long time, number one. She bad on grind time. Like, that's her roots. Like, 40 is a grind time rapper. Same thing with Young Goddess. Like, them, like, you know what I mean? I think people equate Goddess more with grind time more than 40, though. I would say that. But I'm just saying, I'm just glad to hear 40 bars address. And I'm not saying it's the first time she's done that. But I'm just glad to hear her bring it up to light in this battle. Right? The accolades talking 40. John is just a common name. Plus you copy material in real life like a 3D printer. The Man of Steel line. Don Cheetah make you wonder how you don't know how to act here. You clone niggas raps and you book us for low. You really bad news? Oh, that bad news line she took at bad news was crazy, son. I gotta be honest though, I got John getting round 3. I got 40 bars, 2-1 over John and Dante. First round, I got 40 taking that. Second round, you can say it's debatable. You might have some people have John getting that second round. You know what I mean? I thought 40 got that, right? And third round, I drank off the rip line. Respectfully, that just, you know, whatever. So yeah, man, very solid. It's a very good battle though. Very good battle. It was John and 40 bars, man. Once again, happy birthday to John and Don. Shout out to 40 bars. Shout out to Bullpen, man. 3.